Alright, so I'm back everyone and here's with my another discussion video that I in for you because if you guys remember the last time that I've been encouraging you about what has happening after the State of the Union back in February after President Trump did made a State of the Union the second State of the Union address of his second term after his disaster thing, after what he has done, after the horrible things he has done to my people and to the economy and everything. Well, you remember last time. If now you remember that you remember the last time that I said about my response of the hate of the union. And let's remember about that clip. So if you guys remember that time, I say you can refuse and resist illegal law enforcement, as illegal cops has commit huge crimes for themselves after corrupt and abuse the power they have. So if you guys read the title, you can read it right now because it says here reason why you have to refuse and resist illegal law enforcement. So, this is why the reason why. And you guys have the right to refuse and resist illegal law enforcement. So, let me tell you why. And I know you have lawyers to advise you not to do something, but there's no other choice but to have a sacrifice that we had because we have so much sacrifice that innocent black people has ever had, just like George Floyd, Renee Nicole Good, Alex Preddy, any type, like Rodney King almost got beat up, well, almost got killed by those pigs that they committed illegal law enforcement before the riot happened in California. So reason why is because you have the constitutional rights to tell the police what to do because the police does not have the right to do something like they should always follow the constitution because you have the right whenever they come to your house they breach out they breach into your house for no reason, even they don't have a warrant to breach into your house to raid because they do not have the right to do that without a warrant because that is the violation of the Fourth Amendment constitutional right and including the Third Amendment constitutional rights. If you guys know about the Fourth Amendment, well, if a police want to raid their house breaching in, you have to have a warrant after the judge's approval to sign a warrant to to the following evidence of a crime that they have found. If you guys know what I'm talking about, you should read the constitutional Fourth Amendment. And now let's see about the Third Amendment. The Third Amendment says no government should ever get forced into the home, like they should force themselves inside of someone's home without their consent. Because if you know the Third Amendment, because that's the Third Amendment passed after the Britain Revolutionary War that they tried to invade America after Americans people just abolished the British after what they've done before George Washington was president. And the Second Amendment is you can have a legally bear arm of a legal weapon you must have. Because the Second Amendment is you have rights to protection of a legal weapon. So yeah, because those police, what they've done, they abuse their power, and they violate policies and violate your constitutional right, because they should never done that, because it is against the law what they've done. So to all of you, you do have the right to kick them out and tell them to get out, because they don't have the right to do that. And I swear, if those ICE agents pigs out there, they tried, I would kick them out, because I do have the right to kick them out, because it's my constitutional rights after violating the Fourth Amendment, violation to the 14th, and including the Third Amendment, including the Second, because ICE agents does not have the right, and they are obeying and breaking the law for our Constitution, because they are obeying to President Trump's illegal order. After the Democrats has encouraged you all to all the militaries that Trump is doing is illegal, because ICE should have the courage to themselves that they must refuse illegal order by President Trump, because ICE does not have the rights to breach people's home without a warrant and the Third Amendment, because they should have consent to enter their home. So yeah, this is very illegal we had. So yeah, this is how I encourage you all, because we all have sacrifices that we have for you people, because those illegal pigs enforcement as ICE, they have violated enough. So this is how you all, any of you people who voted to abolish or reform ICE. So to my vote, I vote for abolish, because any of you people have the right to abolish police officers, because they violate your Constitution. And you do have the right to kick them out with your bare hands. Drag them out to the door and close it. Because I saw the video that some man in Texas, that he does have the right to kick him out because he accidentally hit ICE agents with the door. It was an accident, but they attacked him for no reason after they breached without a warrant. And Greg Abbott, scumbag. Such a scumbag he is. Think that they are committing legal raid, but no. This is not legal raid. This is illegal raid, because they should have a warrant. And Joaquin Castro did condemn those acts, what they've done. They should have been held accountable for what they've done as violation of the Fourth Amendment. Including what happened to Renee Nicole Good after she was peacefully driving with her own car. Because she was peacefully and telling that ICE agents, that's fine, I'm not mad at you. And they killed her for no reason, just because she's peacefully driving. And Alex Preddy, he may have been armed because he has a gun, but he wasn't using a gun. And they killed him for no reason, just because he didn't use a gun. So yeah, to all of you people, we must refuse and resist illegal law enforcement. As I encourage you, refuse and resist illegal law enforcement that they committed violation as a crime with a felony, a violation of the constitutional of your rights. And yeah, I have a constitutional, and I will, if they dare try to break in without a warrant and end without consent, I will drag them out with my bare hands. I swear. Because I will abolish those pigs out there. So, I hope you all agree with me. If they come to you, you have the rights to kick them out. Kick them out. Rather, you call the other police for help. Because they don't have the right to do so. So yeah. Because the Trump administration gone too far. Refuse and resist illegal law enforcement. So that's why I'm encouraging you all. Why reason you should. And I hope the justice for Leonard Carey will be served soon, because that's why I heard the reason of the family that Leonard Carey had to resist, because he was losing health care. His life was almost ended after the wrongful incarcerated that a crime he did not commit. Justice for Leonard Carey must served. Buck Aldrich in prison. Yeah, Buck Aldrich is a pig for what he did. He does not have the right to be aggressive, and does not have the right to violate the use of force policy, which is illegal. So yeah, refuse and resist illegal law enforcement. So that's how we have the rights to kick police officers out of our sight for violation of the constitutional rights we had. Alright, if you guys like this video, please make sure you subscribe, drop a like, comment below, and make sure also follow me on X, Facebook, and DeviantArt, and turn on notifications. So we're about to do a reaction today, so get ready for my reaction. So see you later, everyone, and peace, have a good day, refuse and resist illegal law enforcement. Alright, bye.